Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Ayesha from CxO Global Forum, a knowledge sharing platform for all the C-levels across Pakistan and around the globe. Every time we have some very interesting guests with us. Today as well. We have Sir Muhammad Shahbaz Khan with us, who is the Managing Director at Elite Consultants. Assalamualaikum sir, how are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm very well, Aisha. How are you?
I'm good too. Okay, so how was your day? It might have just started off.
Yeah, the week is just started. I had early morning meeting at 6:30. Few of the guests they traveled to Dubai, so I have to meet them. Last night I had a cricket match, but I have to come back early to sleep early. So this is the way that I started my journey for the this week.
Right.
Yeah.
So, sir, I would want you yourself to introduce to our audience who Muhammad Shahbaz Khan basically is.
Okay, so basically from Pakistan, the a small and beautiful city where I belong. Its name is Aptabad. You might have traveled. It's a northern area. It's a beautiful city. So
Bilkul.
beautiful person from a beautiful city, I'll say. So my
Noted
professional career, I started my journey from my native city. I have done my graduation from there, and then I have started my journey in a chartered accountancy because of the family pressure. Typically in Pakistani culture, that your family, five people are the chartered accountants already, so I have to compete with them. So I started it. Otherwise, I would have been the flying pilot. But the nature has decided this chartered accountancy for me. But I got it very interested when I joined it. So I'm a chartered accountant by profession. And I worked in Islamabad in Deloitte, because once you complete a certain level of your chartered accountancy journey, you have to do 3.5 years of your internship. That's like articleship. So I've done that from Islamabad, Deloitte, and then I went to Qatar, and I worked with the Deloitte Middle East. So when I came back in Pakistan, it was around 2016, and I got a job offer from Dubai, of one of the largest group in Dubai, that is Al Habtoor Group. They are into the business of hotels. They have the five-star hotels. They have schools. They have real estate city, the big city. They have Al Habtoor City. They are into the automobile business, where they are the sole or exclusive partner with Mitsubishi, Bentley, Lamborghini. And I was a group finance manager, so I got exposure to work with all the industries, because I was the one who was consolidating all the numbers and reporting the financial results yearly to the CEO of the group. So I was managing the portfolio of around $3 billion while I was working with Al Habtoor Group. I joined it as a account executive, but alhamdulillah, with the passage of time, I got promoted to the level of group finance manager, where the other people dream to be a group finance manager for 10 to 15 years, but I got it within 4 years. So after completing 4 years, I got an opportunity in Dubai International Financial Center. That is one of the largest in the world in terms of managing the asset funds. So largest asset funds of the world are working in this sector, in this zone that is called DIFC. So I got an opportunity to join them as a group CFO. So I left Al Abtur and I joined them. I was managing around $10 billion of the portfolio for the different clients, and I worked there
Right.
over a period of 2 years. And then I realized that since I'm managing $10 billion for some other company, and I knew that I'm generating a lot of revenue for them, so I thought, let's go for your own business. And specifically consultancy,
Right.
I always love talking. Okay, so in the consulting field, you have to give that your clients. So I thought it's the best thing for me, so let's go for
Okay.
it. So I started my consulting business. It's been 2 years now, and alhamdulillah, it's going great. And right now we have employees, around 15 employees are here. And yes, so this is my journey so far.
Right. You have a huge introduction, I must say.
Thank you.
So, sir, how would you describe your leadership style and philosophy?
Okay, so in terms of the leadership style, what I feel, while I was an employee in Al Habtoor Group, I would like to mention the name of that person who was my group CFO at that time. His name is Mr. Rohit from India. He
Okay.
always followed a decentralized decision-making approach. In that approach, your employees feel that they are the part of the team. They feel more
Okay.
inclusive. Okay,
Right.
so like if there is a problem that as a leader I'm facing, I'll sit with my team and I'll discuss with them. Guys, please come up with an idea. We have a problem in hand. So let's give me your what you are thinking about it. So
Right.
five, six different minds always give you the different perspective.
बिल्कुल.
And when you combine all those perspectives, you come out with very good decision. So that's
Right.
the way I prefer to communicate, being open door, be decentralized, be inclusive. So this is my leadership style, and Alhamdulillah, so far it's working in my organization. And one more thing I would like to mention, in my leadership style, I included work-life balance for my employees. So I tell them, guys, don't work after 5:30. I don't want you to be in the office. Come at
Okay.
8:30, leave after 5:30. No work on the weekends. Enjoy your Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So and so far, my employee turnover is 0% in my company. It's been 2 years now.
Right. So, what are some of the biggest challenges I would say you're facing as the managing director of Elite Consultants?
Um, there are a few challenges. Yeah, specifically in the business that I am right now. It's a consulting business. You know, the UAE never had a history of implementation of the different taxes. And now in
Right.
this country, the taxes are coming. So
Mhm.
the economy, which is unregulated, now it's getting to be regulated. So these
Right.
transitions are having a lot of loopholes in terms of the required skills with the government, because sometimes you face a challenge, like your client need an advice and there is no solution from the government authorities for them for that specific problem. So this is the main challenge that we as a consultant overall industry are facing, because I am involved while giving trainings to the Ministry of Economy's employees as well. So I saw that there is a skill gap, still is there. It's been 5 years now, 6 years now that they have implemented the first tax in 2018, VAT, value added tax, but till now they don't have required skills that should cater all the businesses. So in terms of that, I am facing there are a lot of loopholes, a lot of gaps are there. So when you go to them for specific questions or specific problems, they don't have the answer for that. So I feel while I talk to them that I am more expert than them. Okay,
Right.
so I would like to resonate this situation with one of my experience that I was working with group Al Habtool Group as a group finance manager, and tax authorities came for the audit. And
Right.
literally, I'll tell you that the solution that I was proposing, the girl was agreeing with me.
Right.
Okay, so this is, yeah. So this is right now the gap is there, but yeah, the best part of the Dubai, or specifically for this whole country, is that they face the challenge, they work on it, they strategize the things, and they come up with the solution. So
Right.
if you have heard recently, there were floods came in Dubai. Yeah,
Look,
so
definitely.
it will be the first time and the last time you are hearing, because I know the leadership here, like they work proactively on the problems. So one thing happened to them that will never happen in the future. Okay,
Bilkul,
so
right.
this is the best part, and these are the challenges that we are facing right now.
Right. So, sir, can you discuss a significant milestone or achievement that elite consultants have reached under your leadership?
Ah,
Might be
significant
many.
milestones. Yeah, of course. There are many, yeah, but few I would like to mention. When I started,
Bilkul.
I transitioned myself from the group CFO to owner of the business. So, while working as
Right.
a group CFO, you have a good salary, a big house
Mm-hmm.
at the posh area of Dubai,
Okay.
a very good car,
Right.
a lot of
Right.
allowances. So you are enjoying your life.
Okay.
Literally, you are enjoying your life. Huh? Yeah, you have a responsibility being a group CFO, but in terms of the quality of life, that's amazing. But when I took the decision, so I knew that I have to start it from the scratch, because I don't have any
Bilkul.
clients. I have to go to the business,
Right.
I have to get the clients, and then I have to expand my business. So I remember my first month income. I would not give you the exact figure of my being a CFO. So I will just give you the range that I was earning 12 to $15,000 a month, and I came down to $800 a month. So this is a huge
Right.
difference, yeah. So
Bilkul.
so that, I mean, the one of the milestone is I started from scratch, and right now, Alhamdulillah, I have more than 15 employees in my few I mean multiple locations, and
Right.
also that I achieved and crossed my budgets. That when I started my business, I made the budgets for the 5 years. So alhamdulillah, it's been a 2 years, and in the 2 years I have crossed those budgets that I have made. And literally, I would like to just briefly mention about my journey. Literally, I was sitting in the library and I was working with my clients at the start. For the first 6 months, I had no employee. I was roaming for the meetings and sitting late nights to do the work as well.
Right.
So yeah, so that was my journey, and that is my milestone, that I have achieved my budgets, I have developed my team, and right now, alhamdulillah, the controls, everything are well in place. That for me, if I'm going to expand it to the 1,000 employees, my basic controls are there. And if it's right now just plug and play, my new employees will come up. I made the controls, and they will immediately adopt that culture and started working with us immediately. And further, one more, recently I won a few projects from my clients who were working with the big fours from the past 4 to 5 years. So, the big
Right.
four audit firm is the name around the globe. Yeah.
But
So we have won the two big contracts from two different clients who were working with the big four companies. So I believe this is the great achievement for my team and for my company.
no, these are definitely huge achievements.
Thank you.
So, how do you stay updated with the industry's trends and changes in the consulting field?
Actually, what I always work on the plans. Like I do the plannings. I'm a proactive person in terms of doing the planning. So I mark my schedules. I mark my calendars that at this time I have to do this. I have to do this. So I dedicate my time for self improvement in terms of any new trends are coming in the market. So I have to, upskill my knowledge in terms of reading them, understanding them, and also I regularly attend the workshops that are conducting by the government authorities or any other webinars which I believe that are of more interest to me. So I would like to mention one more thing here. Right now, I'm working with Ministry of Economy, where I'm giving the trainings to all the registered auditors in the UAE. So those registered auditors sometimes are my bosses when I was working with Deloitte. So now they
Right.
are getting trainings from me to renew their audit license every year. You know,
Right.
so when I go for a training, they ask me, "Yeah, you were my employee, and now you are giving me the training." So Alhamdulillah, this is the evolvement that I have done, like
Right.
in terms of my self improvement, and that came because I dedicated my time for upskilling my knowledge, improving my like communication skills or any other part which I believe that are required for professional growth.
Right. So, as you have put in so much effort to reach to this level, how do you balance the demand of running a company with your personal life?
Oh, very challenging, huh? Very challenging. Sometimes, when I was the employee, my regular habits was going to the gym and doing and playing cricket. I love
Right.
cricket. Oh my God! In the dreams, I used to play cricket. Okay, so
Okay.
unfortunately, my father didn't like cricket because in Pakistan there is a guy playing cricket. He's not a good guy. You don't make him a friend of yours if he is playing only the cricket. Okay, but right now it's changed. So yeah,
Definitely.
yes. So I dedicate my time for the this to do this work life balance. I go to the gym regularly, 4 days a week. I go to the gym, and one day I play the cricket, and this is what I push my employees to go for it as well, because if you are physically active, your mind works multiply with your with your performance.
Definitely. Very true.
Yes. So sometimes, like, you get a through I'm going through a phase where 2 to 3 days I'm not going to a gym. I feel like I'm a dull now. I can't work, I can't focus at all. So I have to do this work life balance.
Right. So, how do you handle difficult decisions and risk management in your role?
See, my nature is I'm not a reactive person. I don't react to the situations. Yeah. So sometimes being an owner of the business, and also specifically in the consulting field, your clients are depending on you. They will
Right.
take a decision. They will follow the steps whatever you are saying to them. Yeah.
Bilkul.
So sometimes the situation comes in where the client will call you and they will ask for the immediate decision. Yeah. So at that time, let's suppose, being a human, you are not expert in everything. Yeah, you have sometimes you have to go through the subject topics to read more and give advice. Yeah. So this is what I always do. Like, if I feel this challenge or there is a risk, if I'm giving this advice and the client is going through, and I feel that, yeah, in the future he can have a difficult or different repercussion in terms of the fines and penalties. In this country, one thing is there, that if you follow the wrong step, there is
Mhm.
no way to going to the litigation. Like, you have to pay the penalty. Government is putting the penalty of 1 million. Let's suppose first you have to pay, then you want to go to the court, then you go. But in Pakistan, it's different because I work there. I'm not going to relate it. That's the reason, being a consultant, you have to be extra cautious in terms of giving these type of advices
Right.
to clients. And also, uh, since this economy is going to be regulated, they are in the phase of transition. So every day new regulations are coming up in this market. So you have to get a knowledge whatever is coming in the market. So you have to keep focus on new regulations, new laws, new guidelines. So that is the way that I prefer to work and be. And also, I'm not much experienced in terms of a business owner, but when I sit with around with the multiple entrepreneurs and we talk about the different aspects. So one of the aspects that I focus is to not be reactive always for the situation. Always have
Right.
a good plan, or your advice should have a solid knowledge and experience. So
Right.
this is the I used to cope up with these challenges and risk management.
Right. So, sir, I must ask, what are your long-term goals for your company?
In a consulting business, the big four are in the business from the last 150 years. Yeah.
Right.
So being a human right now, the average ages are not those so much. So I know I'm not going to see that if I'm going to challenge them. uh,
Right.
anyway, I want to leave the legacy that if I got a chance to see that, I want to challenge the Big Tens, where I want to see that the Big Tens, when they talk about among each other, they should see the elite brand is there. Yeah. So, and
Right.
also, I'm very, touchy about the brand of elite. Why? I will tell you the story. Okay. I want this brand to have a diversified businesses. Okay. I
Okay.
don't want to be known elite as a consulting business. Okay, so I want to develop, I have a plan, and right now it's been 7 8 months. We have launched our other company, that is Elite Real Estate. So we are in the buying and selling and of the real estate properties in the UAE, and also very soon we are going to set up the real estate investment funds, the private funds, where a lot of many people who don't want to buy the property, they can invest with us, and we can buy on their behalf the portfolios and give them the good returns. And also, recently, 2 months back, I have launched Elite Tech Core, that is a technology company. Okay, so we are into web development,
Right.
app development, machine learning, AI, digital marketing. So that's why I'm telling you that my long-term plan is not to work in the consulting line. That should be a multiple businesses, and the brand of Elite should be good. But and also, I would like to tell you, I'm playing cricket. My cricket team name is Elite Markhor. So see the my
Oh, right.
so see my thing towards the elite is, yeah, wherever the activity I'm doing, it should have a elite brand.
Right. So, sir, what role does client feedback play in shaping your business strategies?
Yeah. So for the for the consulting, for every business, the customer is the first thing. Yeah, so
Right.
you have to serve them well so that they can use your services forever or for a longer term. So I
Right.
developed a plan where right now, alhamdulillah, I have many multiple clients from different industries. So my team is managing. I have the managers in place who are directly communicating with them. I'm not communicating with them now for the day-to-day operations, because my team is there, my managers are there. I've allocated the task, but still, what I do every quarter, I used to go to meet my clients personally. I
Right.
discuss with them the performance of my manager, my allocated team members. So I
Right.
take the personal feedback from them while having a personal meetings every quarterly. And annually, I have drafted a client feedback form where my manager send to the clients, but the feedback comes to me directly on my email, so that
Okay.
at the time of making annual appraisal for my employees, I have, unbiased opinion directly from the sources where they are working.
Right.
So the feedback is important.
Right. So, sir, moving through your LinkedIn profile, I found that you are attached to Hub 47 as well. So, could you please brief it a bit about you working with the or at the Hub 47?
Thank you, Aisha, for mentioning this question. This was very important for me to mention it on this platform. Yes, I will tell you the what is Hub 47 and what we are doing. Hub
Right.
47 is an incubation center, uh, plus a networking organization. In
Right.
the incubation center, we are going to serve Pakistani origin technology startups, tech-enabled startups, but that should be Pakistani origin, based in the
Okay.
UAE. So every startup who are working, let's suppose the company is working in Pakistan, let's suppose, and they are moving to the UAE and they have a tech-enabled business. Because moving to the new market, you always face challenges in terms of understanding that market. And
Okay.
we as a professionals, we felt that there is no any platform available for the Pakistani technology startups when they are moving to the UAE.
Right.
So there are the multiple nationalities in the UAE, and they have their developed incubation centers. Okay, and they are promoting their startups. They are making them the big companies, and they are moving to the Europeans and the US and the other North America North side, the states, their
Right.
businesses. So we felt that there is a gap for the Pakistani startups. There is no specific guidelines available to them. So let's start this thing for the incubation center, where the Pakistani startup will come to us. We will review their business plans. We will review their feasibility studies. We will review their marketing strategies. We will help them to prepare their pitches, and we will help them to connect them the investors. So it means that at Hub 47, we have the team of experts from the different industries who will help them to be successful entrepreneur when they will go to the market. So this is
Right.
the one part of the Hub 47 where we are working as an incubation center. Second part is the networking organization. The entrepreneurs, the Pakistani entrepreneurs, they need a visibility in terms of what they are doing and how they are working in this country, or they are working in Pakistan. So we have a big platform because we are working under Pakistan Association Dubai, where we have the big largest entrepreneurs who are connected with that community. So we are the networking and the incubation center, and we are serving the Pakistani community. And right now, recently, we got a collaboration with Canadian Startup Association. That is the program of the Canada government, where any startups who are going to work with us and they have a potential to grow towards Canada, we can help them with the immigration plans and also to launch their business in Canada. So this is what we are doing in Hub 47. We have volunteers, we have mentors listed with us, we have investors who are working with us, and we are looking more volunteers through this platform. I would like to communicate any person who is interested or want to volunteer themselves for this incubation center. And this incubation center is totally volunteer based. There we are not getting any compensation for while doing this work. We are only serving to our Pakistani community while working with the Hub 47.
Right. So, sir, what are some of your interests or hobbies that you're passionate about outside of work and leaving cricket?
Okay, leaving. Okay, so yeah, I love travel. I always
Okay.
love to meet new people. I always love to develop new connection. I am a networker. I'm a very good networker. And if you will leave me in a room of 100 people, after 1 hour, I will be getting to know every one of those. Even if they don't want to talk to me, I will ensure that they have to talk to me. Okay, and also I love reading. I have books always available in my office, and this is one of the books, Atomic Habits. I love this book. I'm reading
Right.
it second time. You know, so I will suggest to you also to the viewers.
Started it. I've just started this book.
Yeah, wow, that's great. That's great. So yeah, so this is my other things except playing cricket and doing gym.
Right. So, sir, how would you describe your experience with CXO Global Forum?
Amazing so far. You guys are doing a brilliant job in terms of you. Whenever I approach your team, last time I was talking one of your team member, and after that I forgot. Literally, I forgot because I was busy with the meeting, and he was waiting for me for the meeting. After 2 days, I got to know, and I said, "I'm so sorry, I forgot totally." He said, "Sorry, it's no problem, sir. We can reschedule it." Then whenever I send a single text, you guys are always available, and we are going to work with the CxO while they will be here during Jitex, and also we are going to work with the CxO on by conducting monthly meeting at PAD at Hub 47. We have a
Right.
plan, and we are going to discuss this with the Conval, because last meeting we discussed it among our team, and we are going to take it to the Conval, that where we can have a monthly session together with the CxO. So far it's going great.
Right. So, sir, done with this short interaction here. Thank you so much for your time. It was lovely talking to you and learning from you. I hope that our viewers would be able to learn as much as I did. And once again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Aisha, for your time. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you. Have a good
Likewise,
day.
take care.
Bye bye.